Hi, I'm Nick Arsenault. I play the double bass.
I'm Patrick Hewen. I play piano.
And I'm Alejandro Luna. I play the drums.
All right, my name is Patrick Hewen. I'm a jazz pianist in the city. I've been playing piano for about 16 years. I started with classical. I did all the RCM, the whole classical thing, exams, all that fun stuff. And then I switched over to jazz piano about 3 years ago. And since then, I've kind of been playing around the city, working on an album and studying. That's a hard question. I think the top for me would definitely be Hiromi. She's a Japanese pianist, and she's just incredible. She's got some of the best technique on the piano in the world. But more importantly, her music is very melodic and very free, and you can tell that it's 100% her when she's playing it. And she has a blast on stage, so she's definitely my top. Second place for me right now would probably be Keith Jarrett. He's pretty much, the king of piano in the world, but he also kind of has that ability to just sit down, close his eyes, and play, and lose himself in the music. And third for me right now would probably be Elvin Jones, who's actually a drummer. But I spend just hours and hours listening to him and trying to translate his feel onto the piano, because he's known for having the most round sound out of basically anyone in the jazz world. For me, like I've said before, it's the freedom. There's a certain freedom that playing jazz offers, but it's also the ability to kind of interact with a group of people on a different level. There's kind of a level that can be reached that jazz musicians always kind of talk about. It's kind of like a secret, but not really. Where you kind of lose yourself in the music. For me, whenever you reach, or I reach that place, there's no such thing as making mistakes. You're just playing, and your mind is pretty much open to anything. But it has to have the right energy and the right vibe, and kind of the stars have to be aligned. And reaching that place with 2 other people or 3 other people or whatever is just an incredible feeling. And it's enough to drive me to practice all day, every day, and I know a lot of others as well. Recently, it was interesting, because I've been saying this for a long time, but then I read an interview with the Bad Plus pianist, Ethan Iverson, and he said the same thing. So it's kind of like, hey, I said that first, but not really. But it's basically that I practice kind of the canon of jazz. So starting from the beginning, I practice stride piano up to bebop. I work really hard to make it authentic. Every day I sit down and I practice that, and then I never want to play that way in public. I want to play my own way. But I spend hours and hours making sure that I can play authentically. But you'll never hear me play like that in public. It's almost like purely for research. So I like kind of that motto that I practice the canon of jazz, but I